welcome back to more Best Build Orders. I'm Hunter Refi, and we are taking care of Tycus, a new commander with a lot of fun things you can do with him. So I'm going to go ahead and just talk about the general idea of what I like to do for Tycus in the beginning of this, and it's going to be called what some people call a tall as opposed to a wide build, where I focus on upgrades before new units. You're going to see that I'm going to be building up a lot of charges for all of my, people out of my Jori Bar. I think they call them heroes. I don't know what they call them. Mercenaries. And you're going to notice that I'm not going to be building them right away. I'm going to be actively trying to do everything I can to avoid building new stuff until I know for a fact that I've got almost every single upgrade finished. But anyways, the general build's going to go gas, engineering bay, gas. I'm going to continue to make workers out of my command center, because duh, of course you do that. I'm going to get one turret that's going to kill all of these and then move on. I'm going to go ahead and saturate these gases, and I'm just going to keep, again, making units. Outlaws. I guess you could call them outlaws. I like that. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and kill this, and then set it to automatically salvage once it's done, so I don't have to worry about that. In the meantime, I'm building more units. Gonna make sure Tycus just rallies over there. There's not a ton of stuff you can do right now, but I will make sure that the first thing I do after I get the Expo is make the, what is it? Give me my exact things, the Gunslinger's hideout, because I want to start working on upgrades for Tycus. They'll come out, and I'll be able to deal with the first attack wave. This is almost done. You can see that I'm not building anything else until I get this out, because I've already lost a lot of saturation and mineral income by making the gases so early on. Again, I got my first call down. Don't really need it. I've got my first outlaw ready to go. I don't need it. I'll go and kill those rocks. I want to be able to do some work. So we're going to go ahead and get our... Okay, that's me. Going to get our gunslinger. Let's see what we got. We go ahead and work on the ability to get the shredder of armor first. Can't really do too much yet without some extra things, like I said, but as soon as this is done, we'll go ahead and start working on that first upgrade. Go ahead and get Ripper rounds. And that just helps us kill everything super fast. Now I want to get my first medevac, because that's how I'm going to keep Tycus healed, because I'm not going to be going for any sort of medics. That's the other little small thing that you do here, is you make sure that you don't go for any medics. You don't need medics as long as you can get enough medevacs. I guess might as well change my rally point of my outlaw hideout. But I'm going to get all 3 medevacs before I move on to anything else. Again, continuing to rally to my mineral lines, continuing to get workers, very important. I can actually start working on these now. That, and then immediately drop it. Back.
Hope you all have strong stomachs.
We're almost done. Saturate. Minerals matter more in the beginning than anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and try to kill some more stuff here. I like to try my best to finish things up. Clear up this entire area, but again, not as important. You don't really have a lot of clearing power on this one, because you're really subjected to however much medevacs you can use. At least in the beginning. Okay, now we're going to get some extra things, charges for extra upgrades for the grenades. These guys back to work, and we'll get another engineering bay and work on the rest of those upgrades. And that was about the time after I get my first 2 upgrades out of here. I'll work on the big red button, but again, not really necessary. You can get away with a lot less. Last upgrade for Tycus. And once I get that done, now is when I'll work on my next unit. I'm going to go for Cirrus here, even though I've got the Void Thrashers. Because he will just add a little bit more survivability to my armor, and then we're going to finish up the upgrades for him before we move on to anything else. So I'm going to get the other defensive upgrade for my armory. So we'll get the attack and defense, and then we'll also get the big red button as well. Because that'll clear off an entire area all by itself. We're all saturated there. Work. Get another Cirrus upgrade. Again, getting those as soon as possible is really helpful. I'm going to go ahead and head down here, try to finish up the rest of this. But we won't be able to. So I guess we'll leave that there so I can come back. Last couple upgrades here. And I'd like to, eventually, go ahead and drop the Odin over on the other side and clear the rest of it, but we're going to have to wait just a bit. But there's no reason to get Tychus's last upgrade until you have a couple more outlaws, as it really makes the outlaws do more damage depending on how many you have, so there's really not a point to it until you get a little bit further along. Okay, let's go. I guess I'll just go clear out my side, get the last Cirrus upgrade, and I'll go ahead and get I'm going to get Knox next. And again, I have all the cooldowns I could possibly need. Go ahead and get Knox next.
Activating emergency shield. Allies base is in a real mess of trouble. Your allies getting that butt.
To this, let's go ahead and just drop him. Kill that. A little bit of overkill, but who cares, right? Okay, so we'll get. So as soon as we get that, we'll get Knox, which he should be able to be built in just a second here. Yeah, there it is.
Spectres here. At the Terrazine. Heavy duty.
New hybrid signature detected.
Oh, you didn't tell me your mama was coming.
Oh, Tycus, you're such a jerk. Alright, so now that we got that done, we'll go ahead and work on the rest of our Knox upgrades. Clear that side, we're going to move over here. What's cool by going Cirrus first is you end up getting all of the detection you need as well. So let's get some Knox upgrades. I'm gonna let him get over there while I finish up the rest of this. And every time I get to 600, I'll go ahead and get an upgrade. Also work on the thing to give me detection, even though I really don't need it because I have Cirrus. So now we'll get the last Knox upgrade.
Has been confirmed. Hybrid signature detected.
Need to get up top. That we did, in fact, kill everything here. Drop all the way over here. Get the last Knox upgrade. And then we'll get the last Tychus upgrade. Again, making sure that we're getting everything out of our engineering bay as fast as possible. And so we get that. I actually feel like it's almost more important to get the engineering bay if you want to get ultimately 5-5 by the end. Otherwise, it's not even that big a deal. I'm going to go ahead and take this guy and drop him over here, just so that I can have access to jumping over there as soon as I want to.
Enemy drop pods incoming.
Okay, there's my last Tycus upgrade.
There remains one last Zenith stone.
So now that I've got everything from those guys, I'm going to go ahead and work on
Enemy drop pods incoming.
Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and get
Amon is a
Sam.
with a void thrasher. It has to be eliminated.
Normally I have that all cleared up, though, or my partner clears it up over there, so I didn't really get my SCV over there, but that's fine. Okay, now we're going to pick up Sam. Probably going to have, yeah, we'll have the Odin in just a minute here to help to clear up the rest of this.
Void thrasher slain.
Actually, I want to save the Odin. Okay, so now we have enough minerals to get a Sam upgrade.
Hybrid energy signature.
I need to keep track of my side in just a second here. So I might just drop Tychus over there.
Zenith stones have been destroyed. Regrettable, but necessary.
This one. As soon as I finish this, I'm going to ask him to send an air unit over there. Get as many grenade shots as I can. There. Alright, so let's get the last Sam upgrade. And we're gonna get the last couple ones of these. Eventually I'll finish up with Rattlesnake. Still want him to send an air unit over there. Oh, I guess I left Tychus over there. So we really don't have a lot left to do. Now that I finish up my last Sam upgrade, I'm gonna get Rattlesnake, because I might as well. He's actually a pretty good unit.
Enemy drop pods incoming.
So after this, we're going to get a random spot of the tree. I'm going to set over here. And we'll go ahead and finish up the last upgrades for Rattlesnake. I still want a unit over there, but so what I'm going to do is head over here, and I'll leave Tycus to deal with the attack rip coming in. Looks like I'm not going to be able to get a full clear on this one. Makes me a little sad.
Stand firm, commanders. The battle is almost won.
Really wanted to, but that's okay.
Multiple thrashers have emerged from the void. Dispatch them before they destroy the temple.
A void thrasher has been destroyed.
Help this guy clear out this side.
Not a problem. Calm, receive it. I got you.
Hybrid detected. Marking location now.
Hybrid. Damn, you really outdid yourselves. What's in it for me? I'm listening. All right. Get on it.
So we're still going to have one last triple attack wave at some point during this mission. That'll be the last one. Go ahead and get the last upgrades for Rattlesnake, and we are good. So we'll deal with the big attack wave that's coming from right here, right now. Oh, I may as well send a couple workers over here. Missed that. Oh, I missed a single. That. Here.
What's in it for me?
This.
They're bashing the SCVs.
This as well. Oh, we got that. I gave him vision of that.
Get on that ship. This is a
And we ended up with 5-5, which is pretty cool, right? Yeah. Oh, that's going to be upgrading right now. Almost there. Ah, we're not going to get it. But yeah, so that's generally what I like to do with Tychus. Go tall as opposed to wide. Actually does a lot of really good for you. And you end up pretty much utilizing all of your gas and minerals the exact moment you need to use them. You don't really build up either one of them too much. You can teleport around the map as much as you like. Again, I wanted to send one unit up there. I was hoping to drop the Odin, but I don't have any way of getting over there. So, anyways, quickly show the stat screen. Yay, we killed a bunch of stuff. And then the other thing I wanted to show you is the mastery points I use. Tycus attack speed, that is so crucial, especially with the armor shredder. Outlaw research improvement. Makes sense because you don't really care about that. I always build up anyways. And then with the medevac pickup cooldown. That is the thing that allows you to do a lot of good work. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button.